You're listening to Amelio XM.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to A Couple of Friends of No Class. Today we're bringing you another fantastic episode as myself, Amelio, and Katie journey to get Katie her first and only tattoo, Don't Tell Her Parents. This episode was a really fun one to record, and somehow it turned out really kind of cinematic in some of these moments. So honestly, I really enjoyed editing this one, and I hope you all enjoy watching it as much as I did recording it. Coming up very soon is Bandcamp, so be on the lookout for that as it comes out in the coming future. But for now, here is 3 Ps in the podcast.
But if you're too drunk to drive and the music is right, she might let you stay, but just for the night. And if she grabs for your hair and drags you along, she might want a kiss before the end of the song. Because love can burn like a cigarette, and we go
Guys, coming at you live from the park that I grew up at as a child. There was a lady, guy, just so like the vlog is aware, and I didn't mean ugly woman like she herself was ugly. She's only ugly because of the content of her her bumper stickers. They were all like Trump 2020, defund the media or something.
Amelia, will you spin me?
Getting some water, guys. It's really important to hydrate during these trying times. I'm now going to spin Katie Simpson. Katie Simpson did something very, very exciting today.
I got a tattoo today, guys. Oh, hi, I'm Katie. I haven't been on the podcast before.
Like, one of you guys is here, one of you guys is over there, and I sit like in the middle thing.
I think Jason should be in the middle. It's his
I
pod.
don't know, whatever.
Oh, no, yeah, for the video.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
No, yeah, we'll get a picture when we're done here.
For now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is such a vibe.
This is so iconic.
So now hi podcast. So we're sitting here in like this like flying saucer shaped thing.
This crazy shit.
I don't know what to call
I'm
this.
trying to make us go. Can you
Okay,
stabilize your
Amelio
step?
is spinning us
Amelia
around.
is spinning.
I'm doing my he-they duties.
I think honestly sometimes like just fun part of being an adulty person is just like going back into something childish.
Yeah.
Like there's no one on this playground. We're on this playground.
Hell yeah.
I think recording this particular podcast on this particular playground, just a playground. I feel like a playground is where this should be recorded. A couple minutes of no class, just chilling.
I feel like playgrounds aren't used enough, honestly. Screw
Honestly,
the
yeah.
children.
But like, remember the playground at like the old elementary school? Like, how it was like always like the hottest warm slide.
Yeah. With the JCS, they have a new one now.
Yeah, and how they built a new slide and entire thing after we had left.
Yeah, and we raised the money for it too.
Yeah.
But
Oh, because the wood wasn't
Do you guys
really a
do you guys
problem.
remember there was always
There was a
wasps
beehive in it, yeah.
Do you guys remember the tire swing and how intense that shit got?
Oh my god, like we waited in line for that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that was like the
JCS
best.
tire swing went insane, and I'm actually feel so sorry for the kids who didn't get to
Yeah.
experience that.
That was really good.
Playing out at the Yale.
Subpar. It was
It's
all
just-
broken.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Playing out at the middle school, non-existent. Big sad.
Big.
Yeah.
No
sad.
recess, unacceptable.
That was
Such
crazy.
A adjustment, honestly.
That went negatively crazy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
What was that sound?
Screaming
That was
children.
what-
It's the screaming youth.
We're currently kind of gonna hopefully get a little bit of a tan.
Yeah, but like a rotisserie chicken because we're spinning around in a circle.
I don't know, like the more that I go and think about my childhood, the more I realize how much of a little guy I was. Like I was really hype about that tire swing. I was really hype about wall ball, you know? I really wanted to
I
beat.
Yes.
fucked hardcore with
Oh yeah,
wall
we
wall.
served at wall ball. Sorry guys, beep it out, beep. Sorry.
Oh, Jason, can I swear on your podcast?
Yes, you can.
Can I say,
I think so. We went to Dairy Queen a minute ago.
guys, I'm really, really struggling right now because they did not have the crispy chicken wrap, and that shit was my childhood. Like you don't even get it. Like you go to the doctor's office, you did a good job, you got a shot, you get the chicken wrap. It was life changing.
10 seconds later.
Look, I'm still around. Pretty, pretty please. Don't you ever jump on. Like you're less than perfect. Pretty, pretty please. Don't you ever feel like you're
That was died. I am not unstable. I'm hanging on for dear life right now.
Going back the way that we went.
Oh, we're going backwards.
Guys, if you're seeing this, go to my Instagram and please like my most recent post.
Links in description.
Really
is
hot. She
struggling.
has like a little fire situation happening. A lighter is the word actually.
There's
that
a
I'm looking
lighter and a mirror.
and it's a mirror. It's in my
Yeah.
house. You know, it would have been better if she posted the
You
photo
could-
that I wanted her to post. but
No. You guys could just like all of my posts actually, and
you could
follow me.
Venmo her too. If you
Yeah,
wanted.
Venmo. It's in the bio.
Could just like if you wanted to fall in love with me, I'm taking applications.
Also taking applications to be loved.
Actually, I'm not taking applications right now for
I
that,
am.
but Jason is. I am just in my I hate this one person era, which that person's never gonna see it.
I'm
so.
in my simp era, which is so weird for me.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yale
guys.
playground? Lacking. Lack of middle school playground?
Lacking.
Lacking.
The high school sports stuff?
What was that shit? There was no turf for the longest time.
I know. Now there is.
Fuck
Why
Which
do
is
they,
that.
bullshit.
I
why
hate
do they
that
up,
shit.
Yeah. Why do they upgrade the schools when we leave?
Unfair, fucked up, unequal treatment, terrible, not okay, offensive, insane, terrible, offensive, and insane.
Gesture with the other hand so you don't lose your microphone. You're like, no sound.
Crazy, insane,
Crazy.
unjust,
I was crazy once.
unequal.
They put me in a room. So Katie got a tattoo.
I did.
It's these two little snakes.
Yeah.
It's a little snake moment.
It looks so good.
This was my first
does.
one. I got it on my spine.
Like a psycho.
People were telling me, "Oh, you're crazy. Why would you get your first tattoo on your spine? It's gonna hurt so much. Oh my god." That's all lies and bullshit. It doesn't hurt, but it does indeed tickle.
Anyway.
Whoa!
Homie.
Hell yeah!
We schmovin'.
Bro said, "Zoom." Whoa!
Childhood whimsy.
That's on being a boy, guys. Just so you know.
Did you guys ever make yourself so dizzy when you were a kid that you just
Yes.
puke?
No.
No.
Not to the point of puke, but really dizzy, yes.
I'm hoping that doesn't happen today.
Either of you guys played kick the can?
No, what is
That's
that?
Dude.
Great Depression. Like,
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you have so many siblings. And
oh,
no
I see.
money. But that shit rocked. If any of the viewers out here have seen or played Kick the Can, best game ever. All you need is a can and like a shit ton of other people.
And a foot to kick it with.
Foot to kick it with, and it's the best game of all time.
You just kick it?
Well, it's like this weird it's like freeze tag kind of. If you get tagged, you go to jail, and then there's a can in the middle, and anytime anybody kicks the can, all the people from jail get to get out.
This is actually a good segue. I'm recently just thinking about like the games we used to play in gym class at
What was the
school.
one that was called? What is the one that has the name
Fucking
ball in it?
speedball or something.
Was that what it's called? No, it was called
Yeah.
something else, I thought.
There was Six Base. We played that
Six
in
Base,
mid.
that's what I
Yeah,
wanted.
Fucking six
I
base.
hated Six Base. I preferred other ones to that one.
yeah, Six Base. We played in the GCS. I think one time during like a Yale field day thing, we played like it like involved like it's like sharks and minnows. Like run around trying to get in the hula hoops, safe islands and stuff.
That was a good game.
It was a fun game. We had Jackpot. You like throw the frisbee and it'd be like Jackpot,
Yeah.
$800 alive.
Me and my cousins we'd play Kick the Can together, but we'd also have really intense games of Capture the Flag
Yeah, capture the flag.
that
was
would
something.
end in blood.
Flag football. Put that in middle school.
Ooh,
That
yeah.
caused me to like bruise my arm or like almost break it. It was hilarious.
yeah.
I had to go to the nurse's office and then I went to the hospital. It was
Do you guys
wild.
remember when Matt Nichols broke his leg in the Yale school playing soccer? Because I do.
I think so.
That was like a
The soccer team. It's a vibe.
Oh, picking on the weaker.
We had to make him cards, and I remember I made a card that said, "At least you scored," and people
Oh.
were not very happy with that.
Yikes.
I was like, I think I'm fucking hilarious, actually.
Dude, don't
still-
know. I'm giving a radio.
We're really into get into like just talking about something we're at length.
Oh,
here.
well,
Kinda like-
this is my childhood town
yeah.
that we're in, which is pretty crazy.
So you were here for 7 years.
I lived here for 7 whole years, guys.
Mm.
And in that time, I had a best friend who lived across the street from me. It was very romanticize your life core.
Let's go see if we can talk to them. Be like, hello.
She's a little bit of a like she's not a weirdo anymore, but like it's cool. One
Oh.
of the girls I went to school with ended up being like really hot. Like she's
Oh.
really hot now.
Nice.
Her name's Lydia.
Ooh.
Do you ever meet somebody when you're a kid and then you see them like when they're like an adult and you're like, why are you hot? Like what is that? But
Yeah.
she's really magical. She's also queer, I think. So
There's so many more cars arriving right now. It's like,
I know. I think
I
they're
think
probably
there's
doing
like a
a
softball
little
softball
Oh my
game
gosh, there's a
happening.
team practicing over
Those
there.
are girly.
There
I
was
think it's
nobody
softball.
here when we got here. Now it's gonna be a whole game.
I think
Bro.
we should do some commentary on the game. Am I right, kiddos?
I don't think we're gonna be here as long as until this game takes
Sorry
a start.
guys, I swore. This is
One time I was at an amusement park, and it was like it
We
was
should
like
go to the amusement park.
it was like a little seesaw, and then I like seesaw on it, and then there was a beehive underneath it, and it came out and it stung me.
That's awful. Should we go to a different place in the playground? I feel like we should go up top.
Yeah, move spots.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking.
We'll be right
that could
back.
Fun.
Location change.
Podcast. We're going somewhere else. It's too hot and sunny out here for Katie's tattoo. Be right back.
We're not
Hello,
very
podcast listeners. We are now in
Should
the
we go to
car.
Big Lots? Do you guys want to go to Big Lots right now?
We're in the car. I think we just had as a vehicle that we're gonna head back to Amelio's house, and we're not gonna tell you where that is, which is part of the reason we're not videoing now. Also
I'll tell
because
you exactly where it
you're
is.
just
I'll
being-
dox
So
them.
It
why
ain't-
would you do that? We also are trying to locate a place where I can get a Red Bull and Jake. Oh my God! I went through every single him that I knew in 2 seconds, and Jason can get.
a lemonade probably or a soda.
Pod listeners, vote in the comments. Should Jason get a face tattoo? I vote yes.
If you vote yes, then that means yes, and the only answer is yes or
Yeah,
yes.
yes or yes.
All right. Well, I can generally make a survey, and that's like a thing that's built into my podcast thing,
Great,
so I can.
can the answer be yes or
Yes or yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll make a little thing.
Look at that cute little bench.
No, it's for sale.
I know. I kind of
Will
want
it
to.
fit in the back of this truck?
Egg.
Every day we stir further from God. We're now passing
That's a long-term bit of me and
Amelio's old
Katie.
street entrance again.
I
Amelia's
love-
Scott
Everyone's
Street.
wearing their sunglasses. I don't put my sunglasses on because I want to be cool, hip with the
Sunglasses?
kids.
Yeah.
There's just something so gay about long-term bits.
Yeah.
You know?
So true.
I love a long-term bit, such as egg.
Such as egg.
Egg.
Do you
egg,
know that one,
egg,
Jason?
egg. I'm not sure.
It's how Katie and I would start to write the word egg on our
Just
papers in class,
a
but we
million
couldn't
times.
stop, so we had to keep writing it. Do you guys want to steal plants from Home Depot? Ask me for a friend. I love doing that. Take that out of the podcast. Thank you.
But if you like were to just a legitimate thing though, does Home Depot sell like pot hose? Because if you go in there and like take a leaf off it, wouldn't that grow itself? Is that kind of stealing?
So, okay, well, here you go.
Okay.
This actually is a moral dilemma. You ready for this?
Okay.
So there's this thing called prop lifting,
Okay.
which is a new phenomenon in which people will go and like a lot of plants. So in order to propagate a plant, for the most part, you need a leaf, a stem,
Yeah.
and a node.
Mhm.
So, or at least a node. Okay. So like the node is what the roots come out of. So if you've just a leaf, it can't grow anything. But if you have a leaf and it has a node and a stem, then you can.
Gotcha.
So everything except for like a sansevieria, which is a snake plant, which you can, whatever. I'm getting ahead of myself. I know a lot of things about plants because they're my hyperfixation sometimes. I have my own little list of hyperfixations. But okay, so people would be like, oh, well, sometimes pieces will fall off of a plant. So some people are like, oh, that's cool. Like they're not going to do anything with that, right? I can just steal it. Which in some cases, like at big box stores, I'm all for that. You know, I'm all for that because like they're not going to do anything with it because their plants are already dying. You should not ever take a cutting of a plant that is alive, though. That's very much like that is actually theft. And for places that are like plant nurseries, that type of thing, they sometimes will propagate from their stock. So like then it's probably best to not, like you would just want to ask somebody. But the thing that's really fucked up is that a lot of people now will like take cuttings from plants or like there was this really, really expensive plant that
This
somebody
vehicle has
stole.
its hazards on. I'm sorry. What are you doing, dude?
You just push them to the side or something.
Okay,
or
that's fine. That's
someone.
valid. Keep going. Sorry.
You're good. But like there was this really expensive like maybe $300,000 plant, like a very expensive plant that somebody just took like a really shitty cutting from that like fucked up the whole plant. And it was like a plant that was in like a conservatory, so it was just for like the viewing pleasure of everybody, and someone like stole it. So like plant theft is like an actual, and stealing them from like their natural habitat can like be a whole big deal. But taking like a piece that falls off a box store is like fine. So that's what I say when I mean commit theft from Home Depot. I don't actually mean like theft.
I see how it would be bad in like certain different situations.
Yeah.
But in general, the act of commodifying nature is a moral dilemma in itself. Therefore,
Yeah.
I wouldn't feel bad about stealing plants.
You would feel bad, or you
I would
wouldn't?
not.
Oh, really?
No.
I think it depends on like the severity
I
of
don't
it.
really feel bad about stealing in general. So.
Yeah, I think like if the plant, I think like more so if it's gonna harm the plant. Like
Yeah,
if
if it's gonna harm the plant, that's a different thing. But if it's just harming the company, who gives a shit?
No, yeah, I hear you. I think like it depends on like the plant itself, because some people who don't know a lot about plants, if you're gonna take a cutting of a plant, you could fuck up the plant itself. If you're taking too much of it or whatever, there's just like a lot of different. There's also a gas station up here that we can stop at if you guys are down for that.
Okay, pod viewers.
The toxic gossip train.
Oh my gosh, that. Let's discuss. That was
God.
wild.
Oh my god.
Or let's not
Disgusting.
discuss. I don't know.
I mean, we can.
Okay.
I mean, I've just such an adventure.
I know.
I've
That was
been kept keeping up with that whole drama, and it's like actually crazy right now.
Wow.
So fucked up, and there's just like more that's being uncovered every day.
She's in the Wreck-It Ralph movie.
She is.
Yeah, and the Ralph Breaks the Internet one. She's in that.
Oh, what a shame.
I know. Chugging down the tracks of misinformation, the toxic.
What is on their
train.
car?
Coexist.
Oh,
That's the end of that segment.
You know, Colleen's lawyers are gonna send you a cease and desist for that
Oh my god.
one sentence.
I'll be your lawyer. You can lawyer up with me.
Dun 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 dun. The podcast court. Also here with Goob, the stuffed dinosaur. Goob,
Isn't
thoughts?
Goop wonderful? Is he hanging out
Goob
with
is so
you?
wonderful. And he's hanging out here in the back seat. He's got his hand on the audio recorder. So he's like our producer right now.
Oh my god, can you please take a picture of that? I've just been like, Goop is kind of like Barbie in the way that he has like a bunch of jobs. Like, I want to take a photo of him helping with DoorDash. Like, I love him.
A goob of many talents.
A photo has been
Yeah.
taken. It'll be in the video.
Goop doesn't want to have a social media personality because he's seen what it did to Hector, and he doesn't really want that for himself, but he does want like to be able to document his life. So if you guys don't know, you should follow at the Hector official. Hector is spelled Hector.
Down in the description.
Yep, that is our friendly neighborhood bunny, who is also a bit of a celebrity in the area. There's a lot of drama going on with him, actually. Just so you know, just a few days ago, we confirmed that. So Hector had a wife, her name is Schmector, and they have a son named Vector. And just recently, Schmector and Hector got into a divorce, you know, and that was interesting. But there's recently a video resurfaced of Hector, Schmector, and Vector together in the same place, as well as kind of a showdown going on between Hector and Schmector. So it's kind of, and then there's also Bamden Deer. There's like a lot of drama with that. Like if you like the Colleen Ballinger drama, like don't even, you know, not even ready for that shit. We're also stuck in rush hour traffic right now.
The Dairy Queen grilled chicken,
Oh my god, crispy!
crispy chicken wrap
Morning.
needs to exist again.
Somebody
What-
just make me a chicken wrap. Oh,
Yeah, we're
right.
gonna pull a Rick and Morty right now and just make it so popular on this podcast that they bring it back, like Szechuan sauce in McDonald's.
Oh my god, that'd be incredible. I love Rick and Morty.
We're unfortunately not that cool right now.
Oh my god, I should rewatch Rick and Morty. That's such a good one. Guys, that's a really good show if you want to just like not be sad anymore. Because there's actually so much like cool shit in there too.
Yes. Just don't listen to just don't get into the Justin Roiland stuff. And you'll be
Oh,
fine.
that shit's fucked up.
But watch the show.
I think they like kicked him off the show.
Yeah, the thing is that he like voices. However, the other thing too, this is the thing that I was talking about. This was a while ago. I made about this on the podcast before, back in Bethel. But like, some people can do like Rick and Morty impressions that I feel like if the network like so it's like I think Adult Swim like signed on for like 100 episodes.
I thought they did that already though.
Yeah, no, they did. Like at the beginning, like after like the pilot, or like season 1, they're like, we want
Mhm.
100 episodes. So they're on. So at least some part of the creative is on like a contract of sorts.
Mhm.
So my thought is, if you just like been like a good impressionist, you can just do like a Rick. I'm not sure.
Sorry, that's what I meant. Like I think
Yeah.
they have one already.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Maybe.
I don't know.
If so, they can just keep. I mean, you know, I'm not sure how much of it he owns, or they can like get him out of his bit. I don't know.
Because it's like the characters actually end up being good, and then the cool thing like with like adult animation shit, like it's a good one because they keep the through lines and stuff. Like they have like what's it called when
Continuity.
thank you, that's literally the exact word I was looking for. Continuity between like the characters and their plots and like shit that like you wouldn't think about in the back and like the world. It's really, really cool. I would recommend it.
Watch Rick and Morty. I think it's still on Hulu.
Oh, I don't have Hulu. I'm poverty.
It could also be on other things. I watch it on Hulu. We gotta get it with my Spotify student subscription.
I also don't have Spotify.
It costs half as much as the regular premium as a
I
college
have
student.
Apple Music.
$5 a month for Showtime, Spotify Premium, and Hulu. All together, one package. I know. Hashtag not sponsored by that, even though Anchor or whatever Spotify Podcasters is what we're using right now. But that's besides the point.
This is the girl I'm getting married to for tax purposes.
Okay.
Maybe you guys will actually fall in love. Who knows?
That's not in our cards.
Fast But to Lovers, or
Fast
Fast to Lovers is such a good arc.
so real.
not the enemies to lovers, not the friends to lovers, the Fast But to Lovers.
Hell fucking
Tax
yeah.
purposes to soul
Marriage of convenience to soulmates.
to communion.
Y'all.
Marriage of convenience to communion.
Mm.
I haven't been in a Chili's in some time. But
Hi,
that
welcome
place
to
used
Chili's.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I mean, I used to DoorDash there with somebody I used to know, but
You didn't have to come here. Make out like it didn't happen and that we were nothing.
I feel so bare now. Like, that I have one tattoo. I'm like, oh, I
Hmm.
need the
I
rest of
know.
my body to be covered.
I need it.
it's like the best fucking feeling to have tattoos. Oh, well, I guess we could talk about tattoos. Do you want
Yeah.
to talk about tattoos? I don't know. Do you want to
could.
have a subject? I'm cool with whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. If you guys want to discuss that, you guys have tattoos, so
And you can talk about your perception of tattoos too. That could be interesting.
yeah.
I'm a little nervy about getting the tattoos that I want because, like, I do want to be, like, a political lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I'll have to be in long sleeves.
Yeah, and
Mm.
long sleeves are cool. There's also those like sheer things you can wear too.
Yeah.
Covers it if you wanted to wear a short sleeve shirt, you just put that over it.
Like, I don't know. I hope they don't care by then.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that they will, but I am very much fuck that shit, you know, in
Yeah.
terms of the society, but I don't know if like it'll get to lawyers by the time that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, one of the things that I didn't know is that when you do TV stuff, you have to go to all of your individual artists and make sure that they're cool with their art being shown on screen.
Wow.
So I kind of need to start making a list of, and also I don't know if the Prince thing would be allowed, but I think it might be fine because it's just the androgynous symbol anyway. It's not just his. But I think it's really cool that like I don't know. After watching New Girl, I was feeling like I don't know. I think it'd be really cool to be in a television show, like to have a character that you get to work on for that many years. You know what I mean? But I think the thing that's hard about that too is like then you're kind of just known for that, you know. But at the same time, like that's success in and of itself. Anyway, tattoos. So
Yeah, because if you like the character that you played and be like, oh, I really like this character, then be like, awesome, great. But then like if you are a character for forever and then you're like, oh, I don't like this person anymore, then like be like, oh, you're tied to that like forever. But yeah, no, but you're right. Tattoos.
No, I hear you. But yeah, so Jason, what is your perception of tattoos?
I mean, I think they're interesting. It's kind of like a way of kind of like non-verbal self-expression, I guess to say,
That's good.
where it's kind of like you can like say things about yourself or about like your interests and stuff. I've been having to like talk or speak or anything, so it's kind of a cool little thing like that.
Okay. Question number 2. Do you realistically see yourself getting a tattoo before you turn 30? Just one.
I don't know. Probably not. Like, I don't have anything like I'm like, oh, this would be really cool to have.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, I know we mentioned a while ago getting the podcast logo thing, but like after like college, I'm not sure how much like will really be happening with that.
Mm-hmm.
Even though like everyone seems to be down and can continue to do things for it. Like, I don't want to like kind of like I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Um.
That makes sense.
So like, you know, kind of cool. You know, maybe if I can find a place that like, does like custom temporary tattoos.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I just
Inkbox.
and I just reapply a temporary tattoo every so often.
You should try that because Inkbox does that.
Maybe I
So
will.
you're more the type that's like you want a tattoo for its significance rather than
Yeah, because like it's gonna be on there
Yeah, true.
forever.
true.
Yeah.
You know, so like
See, I'm more of the it's gonna look sick forever
Yeah.
type beat. But I don't know. I just also like the look of them. Maybe I'll regret it later. Who really cares?
But
That's
it's
a
like-
future me problem.
I don't know. My thought, okay, can I tell you my thought process about that? Because, like, I think that a lot of people, I was talking to my dad about it because he's been, like, my parents I have multiple, I have so many parents, but they have tattoos, you know, and, like, I was talking to them and I was like, why are you guys so nervous about, like, your kids getting tattoos? And I was like, so who had tattoos back when you guys were kids? And they were like, basically people who went to prison and like really scary people, like were the only people who had tattoos. Like, tattoos had this reputation of belonging to a subsect of people that were like despised by society or feared by society. So the idea of your child possessing something that represented that like demographic was seen as like scary, you know? Same way of like people being afraid their kids were gay when they were younger or whatever. So like it's interesting now to see how people are using tattoos as a way of self-expression. Like I think like the way of it looking sick is so real. Like the like ergonomically too, like the way that Katie, your tattoo is placed, like it just like fits really well and it looks really cool. And I feel like even if there's not like a meaning, it still means something because you did it in the moment. And I'm like, even if there's a tattoo that I'm like, oh, like maybe I don't.
oh, hey, sir.
Whoa!
Sir or ma'am. We're kind of here in this spot.
Ooh, sorry guys, I had to beep because I almost died. we almost died. Goob almost died. Everyone. We're good guys, don't worry. What was I just saying? Oh, yeah, so like even if there's a tattoo that I maybe don't resonate with as much anymore, I might think like, oh, well, in that moment it really mattered to me, so it matters still now. Oh no,
that's
not
right,
the concert traffic.
There's a concert tonight at the Xfinity Center
Oh, is there
that we don't live at, that we don't live anywhere
Trying to
near.
go to a concert.
What is it?
Oh, what is the Xfinity Center? Oh, sorry. I don't know. We should go.
No, well, what's the concert?
I don't know.
What is a concert? It's when someone
Oh.
No, which concert is it?
Actually,
Goddamn it.
quick little sidebar.
Post Malone.
Oh,
Is it
oh
really?
yeah. Wait, that's the 22nd, I thought.
I don't know when it is. It's
Maybe
sometime.
it is today.
Can someone pour some
Anyways.
ketchup?
I
into
don't
the
think it's
side?
today.
Anyways.
But I know Post Malone's because the police of our town posted on their Facebook. They're like, hey guys, we'll let you know we're paving the highway, we're paving the street, and we're also concert coming up, guys. Just so you know. You have school brains still?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Katie has our high school grading website bookmarked in her Safari.
Listen, I didn't do it, so I have no idea how to undo
okay.
it. It's Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh, I've
Never
heard of them.
And then on Friday there's Brett Michaels, and then on Saturday there's Post.
Okay, I knew Post was at some point. I mean, honestly, Emilio, get out
Yeah.
what? When did they build this?
What if I hijack you guys and make you go to Home Depot right now?
All
Turn
right.
the maybe
Other thing too. Maybe let's start a conversation. The friendship directory.
Oh,
The friendship dude.
that shit.
I threatened somebody with that the other day.
what?
They were like, you don't know my. It was
my
like,
God.
you don't know my address. I go. I have the friendship directory. And he's like, oh, I moved here in this like 7th grade or something, or 6th grade. I'm like, okay, well that sucks, but
That's crazy. The friendship directory just unlocked something in my core that I
like
forgot about.
I have one for.
The friendship directory was a book, this little booklet thing that the school put out
Really bad idea.
to everybody in
We
the
all
school
consented to it
that
too.
had everyone's name, primary phone number, and there was an email address in there, like the name of your parents, and
And
most
their
importantly, your
address.
home address. The friendship directory was an absolute like
That
MacGuffin for everyone doing Senior Assassin when we did that.
yeah.
Because it told you exactly where they lived, at least circa whenever the book came out. And like,
Oh my God,
it
yeah,
was,
That
Senior
was my
Assassin.
intro to doxing.
it was wild
The
because you'd be like,
friendship
I know where
directory.
you live.
Seriously, the friendship directory is like a direct pipeline to me being a doxing wizard.
I think there's a reason that there's no more friendship directories.
Oh yeah. I like genuinely could tell you where basically half the town of Norton lives
Mhm.
because me and all of my, for the podcast listeners, 5 siblings all had one.
Oh my god, I forgot that like both of you guys are. I have to drop both of you off as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
our
forgot
cars
about that.
don't
Even though we go back,
exist at
even though we go back to
house
your house, you still have to go back out to bring us all home.
Yeah. So what's our plan here? We're just going back to my house for a little bit and then we'll go. Oh, and you can show my parents the tat if you want.
Oh yeah, they will be seeing.
They will like it.
We're back. Oh, podcast. This is the trash that I threw my puke out in.
Oh my god.
The night of prom.
Oh yeah.
I cleaned it up though, so we're
But
respectful.
she got
of
Nick
us.
sick in my fucking trash can.
Well, Amelio was not here.
I think I was getting railed.
Yeah,
Actually.
you were. I called you and you're like, I'm trying to fuck.
No, I
Yeah.
was like in a parking lot
Snuck into Amelia's
trying to get
house.
railed.
Had to get a
Sophia-
bathing
there's-
suit.
Katie goes, "Hey." I was like, "Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to get railed right now." I did
Bro,
not. end
you
up
forgot
getting
your
railed.
phone.
Well, we began.
I got it.
We began,
I got
and then
it.
I was anxious because I was probably thinking about you, Katie.
What?
No, I'm joking.
What'd I do?
No, I was just saying I didn't actually end up getting fully railed because I was
Unfortunate.
anxious. You know, in case the podcast was curious about that.
What tree did I climb? I think it was that one.
Yes, it was that.
I've climbed a lot of your trees.
Oh yeah, I have specific climbing trees. That one, and the one over there. But
And the
that
one-
one's covered with a lot of stuff.
and
right now.
that's the one I got stuck in.
I have to weed all this shit. It's not so exciting. Katie was here, and Katie was tanning while I was doing manual labor
Oh
for
yeah.
like 3 hours,
Obviously.
which I thought was really gorgeous.
I really do.
She just brings all her shit here.
I literally do.
We're here with Layla the dog, named after
Danielle Panabaker's
Danielle Paymaker's character
character.
from Sky High.
such a good movie.
Basically, good girl Poison Ivy. No, don't leave us.
No. Baby.
Respectfully, you cannot go anywhere. Come back. We know that Amelio isn't here, and that's why making you nervous. How does that make you feel? I'm sorry, it's the media, right? It's like when they stick all the microphones in one person's face for like when they're like, no.
No. Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
The utter betrayal.
The members of the media.
This is terrible. The worst thing that ever happened to me ever, actually.
I know. That sucks.
I cried over this dog once. Because she's so cute. Layla!
Paparazzi!
Just one picture, please.
What do you see? What do you see outside? I'm sorry, we're probably really stressing you out. I'm so sorry. What do you see? What did you do it? Talk to us about the allegations. Oh no! Don't run away from this. Oh, it's Hector, the bunny rabbit.
For real?
I think so. Hey,
Oh my god, it's right there.
That is the rabbit that everyone's talking about.
We're meeting so many stars today.
I know. See if Deirdre's gonna be here.
I'm gonna kidnap this dog.
Just said that out loud.
Oh, they know.
Oh my gosh, you've missed so much.
Hector.
I think we're looking at Hector. Smell it.
Hector's here?
Please take
Is
this.
Schmector there too?
I don't know. Take this back and clip it to your thing.
Hi, Layla. Do you have anything to say? Yes, hello, my name is Layla, and I'm looking at Hector, and Hector is really right there. I know, he is right there. And I kind of want to eat him. We're not going to eat him. Maybe, then I just want to be friends with him, intimately close, and also maybe eat him. Oh. Layla, you going to go get Hector?
This is a perfect creature right there.
Let's check out the DoorDash market, guys.
Oh my god.
Let's see. All right. It's pretty busy up in Providence area, guys. Just in case you're wondering. Hector, what's happening with Bamden Dearly? Do you have anything to comment?
Suck my balls.
Okay, that's helpful. Oh, he's running. He's fleeing the scene. He refuses to comment. Our first lemon. It's our first lemon, but it's a little upset.
I'll eat it.
It's a Meyer lemon though, so I think they're supposed to look a little fucking weird. But
Let me see.
oh god, Layla's shitting, guys. Don't look.
Oh.
That's okay.
Oh.
Was it giving super dead?
I don't think I'm gonna eat this.
Yeah, no, I kind of want to cut it in half to see what's up though. Who knows? Is Layla okay? We see her?
I feel like I should throw it at the wall.
No, please
Like
don't.
very hard.
It's our first lemon. Don't do that. Do you see how many fucking dragonflies there are recently?
Yeah. Layla does too.
She's so cute. She looks so noble.
She's adorable.
So regal.
See, and this is the reason she won me an art contest.
So guys, the DoorDash market isn't great right now, but later on it's gonna be great. So.
Oh, she's
Gone.
gone.
Oh, Layla.
You spilled your inventory.
Oh, Layla, come here. You sit. Does that not work? Okay, can you paw it? Oh wow, that's the only one she knows. She forgot how to do one. She forgot how to sit, but she can do a little paw. What? Why? Is there a bug?
Slap.
Why are you hitting me? That's so nice. No, thank
It's a stage slap.
Just the
you.
what?
Come on,
Why?
Stage slap. Thank you. Good. Do you want to continue talking about tattoos?
Yeah, we can talk about tattoos.
Okay. I think tattoos are very cool personally. I think they're very gendered too. They make me feel very boy in a good way.
Me personally, I'd never get a tattoo.
Yeah.
I have a tattoo.
Thank God. She just got
Thank
it
you.
today. She got it on her spine. We know this already though.
Shit didn't hurt at all. Y'all are babies. Stop being babies.
Fucking losers. I think the ones that hurt me the most are the ones that are like on this bone. Like straight lines on a bone are not a look. But hey, nevertheless.
That's
pushed it.
just a tattoo.
Yeah,
A
that's
tattoo
fair.
on my skin.
That's real. I've been practicing my low voice, guys. Does that give he, him if I'm like this? Hey guys, it's me, Amelio. Here for. Whoa.
I could spit on you right
Oh
now.
my god. Why would you ever do that to me?
It's just what I thought about.
Disgusting.
My loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe.
When I'm not with you, I lose my mind.
Give me a try.
Try. That's not the lyric, Jason.
Sorry,
Me,
baby, one more time.
That song reminds me of the Victoria Justice werewolf movie.
Cool. This potentially could be concluding this episode of the podcast. Oh.
Oh, there's a piano happening.
My loneliness is killing
Okay.
me.
Actually, this is iconic. Hang
I
on.
must confess,
I can't move.
I still believe.
I will
still
wait here.
believe. When I'm not with you, I lose my mind.
This is the outro
Give
music.
me a sign.